So here is our moment, frozen. We have seen our 7 unmoving in their lonely homes. It's been 4:18 and dawn is still hours off yet. My gosh, and they are cold and listless. They're not quite sure that they even exist. Here, in this moment, slow and viscous, their lips are haunted by the ghosts of kisses. Yes, there is the endless saturation of the days, but here they are, and there is nothing moving but their breath. But watch now, as the breaking storm outside brings this frozen moment into action. The sky cracks into a wild-mouthed grin and unleashes all the water that it's carried. Vapor grown heavy from every distant puddle, every lapping wave tip, every single churning river anywhere is contributing to this rain. The lightning rips the sky in half, it charges up their hearts and it startles every rooftop in stark relief. And our 7, they see the city new. So Pete, on his doorstep, he looks up, mouth agape. He drops his keys in shock and he laughs, a howling, ancient laugh. Esther unleashes a strange bark into the silence of her kitchen. Gemma sits bolt upright in bed and stares at the rain as it smashes against her windows. Zoe puts her boxes down. Bradley reaches for his dressing gown. Now, see it from above. 7 doors to 7 flats open at the same time and light the raining pavement. 7 broken hearts, 7 empty faces, heading out of doors. Here's our 7 perfect strangers, and they see each other. And they're strangely dressed, 1 shoe and 1 slipper, socks falling off, slowly at first, tentatively, but then unhunching their shoulders, tipping their necks back, opening their bodies to this rain, this rain, this rain, this rain. And their hair is slicked down against their heads, or it's puffed up madly outwards, and their hands are slipping from their cheeks and chins as they clutch their faces, open-mouthed. Amazing, they shout. Have you seen it? They shout as they flock like children into the eye of a game, shocked and laughing, standing in it, standing in it, standing in it, standing in it, soaked to the skin. Indigenous apocalypse, decimated forest, the winter of our discontent upon us. Desolate apostles lurking stronger at the crossroads. We are nothing but an eating mouth, esophagus colossal. We'll stop until we've beaten down the planet into pellets before the interstellar mission to inflict more terror. It's killing me, it's killing me, it's filling me, I'm vomiting, it's still in me. Everything is fine, really silly me. Poor kids shot dead, poor kids locked up, poor kids saying this is the future that you left us. Stocked up lunch meat, processed punch from an unclean fat cat, tasty, tasty poison, carcinogenic, diabetic, asthmatic, epileptic, post-traumatic, bipolar and disaffected, atomized, thinking we're engaged when we're pacified, staring at the screen so we don't have to see the planet die. So we don't have to see, well, what we gonna do to wake up? Yeah, we sleep so deep, it doesn't matter how they shake us. If we can't face it, we can't escape it. But tonight, she's screaming, the drums turned a beautiful boy into a pile of bones. Nobody to bury, nobody is home. Running from war, the boat's full, the boat's sinking a mile offshore. No beds in the hospitals, our minds are against us. Imagine your daughter gunned down defenseless on her way to school, fucking uproar. But she's collateral damage, it never happened. Now if our kids are fine, it's enough for us. Can't love into a vacuum, got to be a limit. Welcome to the biggest crime that's ever been committed. You think you and I get different kinds of caught up in specifics. You and I apart are much easier to limit. Illusion so complete, impossible to bring it into focus. Cinematic stock footage teaches people to locus our uniform and keep unleashing explosive. What we gonna do to wake up? Man, we sleep so deep it doesn't matter how they shake us. If we can't face it, we can't escape it. But tonight, tunnel vision, tunnel vision. Work drinks, heartbreak. Can't face the past, past a dark place. Can't sleep, can't wake. Sitting in our boxes, notching up our victories as other people's losses. Another day, another chance to turn my face away from pain. Let's get a takeaway, I'll meet you in the pub a little later. Say the same things as ever. Life's a waiting game. When are we going to see that life, the one life we'll ever have, is happening right now? And that every single body bleeding on its knees, grieving and diseased, is an abomination. And that every single being is making communication, that we are just sparks, tiny little parts of a much, much bigger constellation, minuscule molecules that make up one body. The tragedy and pain of a person you've never even met is present in your nightmares and in your pull towards despair. The sickness in this culture and the sickness in our hearts is a sickness that's inflicted by the distance that we share. They were our bombs that started this war. And now it rages at distance. We can dismiss all its victims as strangers. These are parents and children, made dogs by our danger. But existence is futile, so we don't engage. They were our boats that sailed, killed, stole, and made frail. They were our boots that stamped. They were our courts that jailed. They were our fucking banks that got bailed. And it was us who turned bleakly away, looked back down at our nails and our wedding plans. In the face of a full force gale, we said it's not up to us to make this place a better land. It's not up to us to make this place a better land. Indifference is complicity. Indifference is complicity. Justice, justice, recompense, humility. Justice, justice, recompense, humility. Trust is something we will never see until our love is unconditional. The myth of the individual has left us disconnected, lost and pitiful. I am out in the rain, it's a cold night in London, and I am pleading with my loved ones to wake up and love more. On a stage in front of a field full of strangers saying, please connect with this, please feel me, please remember something that you already know, please let it stay with you, please connect, please feel me, please wake up and love more.